I bought a bike. Oh, that's Andrea's. No, I'm not trying to hide anything from that. Question is, what did I buy and why did I buy it? And it's pretty easy to explain in detail. I could bring out the spreadsheet that we used to figure it out, but I'm not going to. Suffice to say, I'll talk about what I bought and why I bought it, some costs, some decisions that we made, and how we saved almost $1,000 compared to buying the same machine in a different trim level and ending up with essentially the same thing. So here we go. Here's what I bought. Can Am 650. This is the DPS model. I'll put it side by side with Andrea's XT model later and show you a few differences. Shiny new. Same rim, same tires, same engine, same everything except for the bumpers, the winch, and the handguards. These are essentially the three differences. Well, there's the front and back XT bumpers. The winch is on back order for a while, but that's alright. Make do without a winch for the most time. I don't like the handguard. They take up too much of the handlebar space I use for other things. And if I want just the handguard, I can put one on. So, perfect March day, a little bit of snow, a little bit of rain, a little bit of wet. I got to pull off the storage rack, GPS mount, the gun mount, a couple of things off the Arctic Cat that's still in the shop right now. And then I'll put this in and put everything on it, get it ready to go on a nice trail ride. We have some friends coming down this weekend. We have 3 days of riding planned. One day it's just Andrea and I, and we're Saturday, Sunday we'll be doing rides with friends. So it will definitely achieve its belt break-in and then some this weekend. And I'll go from there. I'm not going to get into the who's, whys, and whats of everything on the bike because there's dozens of videos going over Can Am Outlanders online. But the ergonomics are amazing. I love the power steering with the 3 different levels. I'm not sure how I'm going to feel about the plastic racks yet. Andrea hasn't had any issues with hers, but she just has a big case mount on the back and a strap thing on the front. So we do something kind of neat now too at Go Power Sports. Buy a new bike, they don't bother putting gas in it. They give you a $25 gas card, which with the price of gas today should fill it. No arguments. I put $150 worth of regular in my truck yesterday and didn't quite fill it, if that tells you anything. So I'm going to pull her off, put her away until I get ready to the rest of the work done on her and carry on. But you should hear it start up, right? That's what everybody wants to know. Does it actually start? And she has, well, the odometer's up there or not. So they're side by side. I'm going to warm up a little bit. Start the tires. Tires and rims are the same. Or are they? No, I don't know. I know they're both Terra Cross. Yeah. They look the same. So visually they're the same. I haven't actually measured the size. Yeah, it says online they're 14-inch. Haven't put my tow hitch on yet. So one of the noticeable differences for the XT trim, which Andrea has, if you look under there, you'll see that she has nice bright blue springs, whereas I have black. That's a color upgrade that comes with the XT spring, but the springs are the same. Springs and shocks are the same. In the back end, I put the XT back bumper on last night. She helped me get into the small spots my hands struggled with, but exactly the same. And of course I got GPS mounted on it now. So you can see the handlebars on mine compared to the handlebars on hers. She has the big fancy handlebar cover, which makes it more difficult to mount stuff to, for sure. And then from the front, I'm still waiting for the winch to come in. I knew that it would be, to get the 3,500 pound winch, the Can Am 3,500 pound, I knew it would be a month's back order, which is no problem. I can live with that. But you see that I don't have the front bumper on, and what's happened is the bumper arrived. Look what the package has been opened. There's no styrofoam on the bumper, and the bag was open, and there's missing parts. The bolts have been down here to bolt it on there, and the bike is actually missing the 2 screws on this part here, where it bolts on the front. They're supposed to be part of the bike put together, so that was missing. So they said, well, we'll courier them out to you tomorrow. Well, tomorrow is basically come and gone. It's 4 o'clock roughly, and no courier, so we'll see how that goes when I get the bumper on. But that'll bring me up to basically, other than color-coded springs, an XT package bike, short hand grips, and she had the Warren Pro Vantage winch, and I'll have the Can Am 3,500 pound winch. Any other differences you can think of, Andrea? Okay. Well, shall we go see what happens? So this is going to be a little bit different for me, going for a ride in high gear for the most part.
Well, I would say Cadillac, but it feels like a nicely sporty vehicle.
Yeah. Well, you know what I meant.
Yeah.
It was more the difference in ride, I guess.
Yeah. Probably should go into 4-wheel drive. Don't want to stress my belt any. I guess high gear is still good for now.
I'm in high gear.
Okay.
I mean, if we go up any steep hills or whatever, I'd go in low, but...
Yeah. It's all so different because...
And if you're, I don't know, if it's working hard, put it in low. If you're going slow and working hard, I guess.
Yeah, not working hard so far. But yeah, after driving everything basically in low gear, unless I was on a paved road, the Arctic Cat, this is a bit more work than low gear. Just see what we get into here. My braking trails make it easier for you or not?
Well, I'm still in 2-wheel drive. So
Just make the new bike do all the work then.
well, oh, never mind, I'm going in 4-wheel drive. I'm starting to spin quite a bit.
Yeah. There's a washout there that wasn't there before. The last thaw we had. Middle of another one now. We're gonna...
Well, hopefully this is the last thaw. Well, actually, no, it won't be, 'cause Monday's supposed to be really cold.
Yeah, it's supposed to be cold Monday, Tuesday. Well, Sunday night. Monday, Tuesday supposed to be cold.
That's because I took Monday off.
Yeah, well.
Oh, well, Monday will be for sleeping after the weekend.
Yeah.
Boy, does your bike ever... I'm hoping it's your bike and not mine that's stinking.
Oh, I know mine stinks because I can smell it in the shop when I first put it in yesterday.
But I remember that. It freaked me out on my bike when I first got it, how stinky it was.
Yeah, lots of stuff to burn off.
Whew.
But the handlebars are lower.
But you could always put a riser if it's uncomfortable.
No, I was going to comment that it seems like it's so far very comfortable.
Well, that's cool.
It feels more natural for me. But I remember the guy that had the bike, and I never thought about it, never noticed it. It just felt like way I thought it would feel, but I'm sure that just lowering the handlebar angles was quite possible. That guy that I bought it from was like 6'5" or 6'6", right?
You know, I really need to pay attention to what's around me. Twice I almost rammed into like big sticks. Just because I'm not, I don't know, my mind, I didn't have enough transition from work, I don't think.
Well, you're here. Get it together. I'm guessing some of this is snow. There must be a lot of snow.
Is it normal that I can see your exhaust?
What, you mean the stuff coming out of it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Like it's kind of like, almost like Michelle's bike.
Yeah. I see stuff coming out of your exhaust a little bit.
Well, no, I just wanted to make sure. Man, this is a lot trickier than it normally is driving through here.
There's a lot of snow on it. Which
Well,
makes it slippery too.
Well, even that little creek there, not even creek, it's more like a ditch. Normally I have no problem getting through that, and she was, I bottomed out going down.
Yeah.
So it must be the extra snow causing it to be a little steeper.
Yeah.
We definitely haven't been ATVing enough.
No. Oh, well, it's been a while.
It has been.
End of January, 31st January was our last real ride.
So what do you think of the tires so far?
So far, I really like them. I tested them out in that little creek, and I was quite happy with how they...
Just pulled you right out of there?
Yeah.
as he gets stuck?
I'm not stuck.
I know you're not stuck. I was just being a shithead.
Just letting them dig in, and
I'm amazed how freaking slippery it is here.
yeah.
Like, it's not the easiest stuff to get through.